Hey guys, my name's Dev. Alright, it's Devin, but you can call me Dev. I prefer that. Ben wanted me to come on here and give you guys a deck tech over my go-to list at the moment, which is Malcolm and Tana. Little teamer pirates. We basically get Malcolm out as fast as possible to where we can start generating treasures and hopefully finding our win fairly quickly. I have had turn 1 wins with the list before. It was a very much God hand where it was ley line of transformation, Caverner Souls with a Simian Sphere Guide, an LED to cast Malcolm, and a Wefstalker Ardent. The way it won was with Leyline of Transformation, naming pirates, being able to pitch the Simian Sphere Guide for a red to warp into Wefstalker, use the Caverner Souls and the LED mana to cast Malcolm, and just start the chain reaction of Wefstalker, pinging everybody, creating the treasure, getting infinite mana. Also, as you guys notice, it's in the Doom Sleeves, as Ben's Ob list is also in the Doom Sleeves. So, it's kind of the fun little homage. Since Ben invited me to be a Goblin, I decided to put these in the Doom Sleeves. So now we can look at some opening hands, see where it goes, and then we'll go over the way that my list wins, because my list doesn't win the same way as everybody else. I'm actually not on Glinthorn. It's not the fact I don't think it's a good card. I think it's a great card. I just haven't had the chance to pick one up. So, and yeah, it is a card that I want to add back into the list. It is definitely a card that just wins the game. But for our opening hand, we have a Flutterstrand, a Phantasmal Image, a Land of Werewolves, Worldly Tutor, Fellwar Stone, the Shooting Meteorite from Avatar, a Noxious Survival, and a Mirror Maid. As tempting as this is, it only has 1 land. It is a turn 1 mana dork. But even with our draw for turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 being a command tower, it's still... I still wouldn't keep it. I mean, you do have a command tower for a Worldly Tutor going into your turn, but I don't think it's worth it. So now we can just ship it off. Like I said, my list is not the same as everybody else's. I have a habit of being more niche than other people. I think it helps me grow as a brewer and as a Magic the Gathering player, to where I can figure out other ways to win than just the norm. But hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everything's going alright in your life. Yeah. This one's also probably a pass, but we have a Nature's Rhythm, a Flooded Strand, again, Worldly Tutor, City of Brass, my fancy Steam Vents, also my fancy Snow Mountain, and Ancient Tomb. Like I said, this list is probably my favorite at the moment. It came together after I took apart my Rayhan Dargo list, which was my go-to for about 6 months. I just kept running into the issue of not having the answers for when people stopped it. it was always they'll stop me, which basically enables the next person to win because they were sandbagging their interaction. That's what happens with CDH, but I would much rather have a way that I can actually protect my woodlands. I do want to get some different sleeves for this, so I mean, if you guys have some suggestions, the Verdant Catacombs don't exactly scream teamer to me. But this list I decided to build after the Royal Rumble, and I saw the list do very, very well. It's always a list I've kind of looked at just because I think Malcolm in itself is a good commander, and I've always liked pirates. Tana is also just a really fun commander. Again, she's mostly there for the colors. I have had the chance to have a turn 1 Tana to a turn 2 Malcolm. I know it's kind of backwards, but I had both Spirit Guides in my hand and an Ancient Tomb. So it was Tana, Mox Amber, next turn, Blue Source, get Malcolm down, and go from there. Okay, this one I like a little more because we have a Facebreaker, a Unnatural Selection, which is another way that we can just make pirates. It's an enchantment, or 1, choose creature type other than wall, target creature gains that creature type. We got Breeding Pool, a Gemstone, a Misty, a Soul Ring, and a Captain Landry Storm. I don't know about you guys, with this being our 6, it sounds weird. I'm almost tempted to probably just put this natural selection to the bottom, because it does suck that that comes after. But then we go to that, and we got a pregame, we got our Gemstone. I think we just pitch probably the Misty Rainforest. We'll just pitch that and draw 1 card per turn. Yeah, see, now we got a mountain, so we can go. We can actually just go play the mountain for turn. We could tap the mountain for a Soul Ring, and then we can just go Soul Ring, Gemstone for a blue, get out of turn 1 Malcolm. Always a great play. And then we'll just untap, upkeep, and draw. True Veil Summer. Veil Summer is always nice. Go ahead and play a Breeding Pool. We'll just shock it in. Get the life total over here. That way we can actually keep track of stuff. We'll go to 38. Set it over there. I'll bring it over. That way we can actually see it. And then I think we'll go 2 and a red for a Facebreaker. I think Facebreaker is great in this list, just because it does the Malcolm thing, but for other features. So we'll go to combat, swing at somebody that doesn't have fire, get in with Malcolm, and then because we have both Malcolm and Facebreaker, we will actually make 2 treasures. Because Malcolm reads whenever a pirate deals damage, and then Facebreaker reads whenever a creature you control deals damage. So, we now have 2 treasures. We could be greedy here. I think we actually pass the turn. We go to untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh, we drew a Volcanic Island. Not the greatest thing to draw. We are kind of mana flooded, which is a problem I kind of run into sometimes, but not really. It's we'll tap for 2 in a red, we'll run out Van, which is Landry Storm. No big deal. I think we will actually sacrifice a treasure to Facebreaker, which also gives Van a +1/+0 until end turn, but we'll exile that. So now we have our ley line, which is one of our wins. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine, because it's until the end of turn. So I think we just go to combat. Swing at anybody else. Nice part about Van, he has haste. He's a 3/2, 2/3 menace, 2/2 fly. So we'll just say that we make the 3 treasures. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1, 2 treasures from Malcolm hitting, puts us up to 3. And then Facebreaker will see each one of these hit, so we will gain another 3, going up to 6. We'll go ahead and spend 4 of it to be on the safe side. And we'll just cast the ley line on the pirates. Might as well. Then we'll just pass the turn. 1 card in hand. We know what it is. It's Veil Summer. We can use that as a way to protect our stuff, draw cards. And so I'm going to cast a blue spell. I mean, it's CDH. People are mostly going to cast blue spells. We have the Terror of the format right now in Raw Shot. Of course, we have one of the other goblins, Engage, that plays it. Great kid. Deck is good. It's not my cup of tea because of Rock. I don't like Little Kobold. I don't like what he is able to do for a certain list. But that's neither here nor there. We are here talking about our team or pirates. So we'll go to untap. Upkeep and draw. And with your Bloodstain, we will actually go ahead and play that for land for turn, crack it, go down to 37, and we will go grab. Don't really need it. And this kind of gives you guys a look at what I run. It's just the normal stuff. I mean, the weird stuff is like the Brainstorm and the Manamorphose. The Manamorphose is just a pet card of mine. We are probably, even though I've already passed it, we're probably going to go for the Taiga. It's that or the Steam Vents. So. Yeah, we'll just go with the Taiga. So grab the Sweet Soul Ring over, grab the Taiga, put it into play. And now this is where I can get a little greedy in my opinion, is we can shuffle up, cut the list in half, and then we'll just, we were actually up to 3 because I forgot when Van taps, he makes a treasure token. So we'll go ahead and crack a treasure. Actually, on the top card, it's a Mockingbird. That is actually not terrible. I will show you why. So if we're just going based off of our board, maybe that's where you guys can see it a little better. Obviously, we don't know what's on other people's boards, so we can't go off of anything. I just want to go based off of our board. To me, the thing I would do, going based off of my board, is I would just make another copy of Facebreaker. As a way to get more treasures going, start the Malcolm stuff, keep going, keep going, keep going. We'll crack another one, we'll exile the top, the Spell Pierce, back up in case somebody tries something. Again, this is one of the weird cards that I run. You don't really see it in CDH anymore. And I don't blame people, but it's also just a 1 mana counterspell. Possibly do something. Ain't worried about that. We'll crack the last treasure, and it's a Sylvan Tutor. The Sylvan Tutor is good. We will actually go ahead and play the Sylvan Tutor. And I know the card that we're going to go get. We're going to go get my favorite, Fake Pirate. Where is he? Here he is. We will go grab this nice biotech specialist. As the way one of my locals said with his deck, it runs 99 Glint Horns and a way to get them out. I run 3. I'm not on Glint Horn. I should probably add it back into this at some point. I just like using my Fake Pirates because it's more fun to me. If I win with Glenhorn, I feel the list is more Grixis Pirates focused, which I don't like. So now we just go to combat, we swing with what we can, create a treasure on combat. We'll deal damage with Malcolm, with Van, the Facebreaker. So we have 1 from Malcolm, 1 from Van, 1 from Facebreaker. And then this is where it gets fun, because we have 2 copies of Facebreaker. So we'll get 2 treasures from Malcolm, 2 treasures from Van, and then 2 treasures from Facebreaker. And then at this point, it's just sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card, cast it out. We'll say somebody tries to counter it, so when we just crack another one, we use the Veil somewhere, gives us hexproof from blue and black, and then we'll draw a card. It's a Wooded Foothills, doesn't really matter. We'll put that there. And then when Biotech comes in, we get the opportunity to create a Lander token. Lander token enters. We don't really care what it does. We just care the fact that now our Biotech is on the field and it's a pirate. So we can start sacrificing these treasures to Facebreaker, exiling the top card, or we can just sacrifice them, net all the mana. But I'm here for the fun part. We're going to sacrifice them to the Facebreaker and exile the top. It's a natural selection. We don't really care. But Malcolm's going to see that Biotech dealt damage. We're going to go for treasure. Do it again. Oh, this just makes it easier. Well, it's a Reckless Fire Weaver, where an artifact enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to each opponent. We'll just spend the 2, go down to 5, cast out the Reckless Fire Weaver. Put a Foothills in the hand. We don't really care about it. Just gonna shove it in the deck. So now with Reckless and Biotech, it's sack the treasure, exile the card, create a treasure, create a treasure. We don't care about Fiddy and I. It's sack, Adwara, 2 damage, treasure, treasure. And we just keep repeating that until the table is dead. And yeah, that is how this list wins. Now we can go through little combo pieces, such as the way that we want. So, again, my my favorite fake pirate is Biotech. But you also have Weststalker and Reckless, along with Glamour Gifter. It's not a fake pirate, but it does allow us to turn something into a pirate. The same with Trickery Charm. Then we have Neoform to go find our fake pirates. Another way to find our pirates, Green Suns. It finds Biotech, that's about it. We also have Artificial Evolution. It's just another Trickery Charm. But we have actual pirates like Ragavan, Siren Storm Tamer as a way to counter people trying to mess with our pirates. Nobody likes people messing with our pirates. I'm also on Birthing Pod for this list. So, we have Femage, Hexing Squelcher. We also have an Eldritch Evolution. The reason I like Neoform for my list, it's the same with everybody else's. We have one mana dorks, we have Manowar Elves, we have a Bird's Paradise, we have a Halfling, we have a Spectral Sailor, along with a Badger Mocha. All of which can just be sacrificed with Neoform to go find us, our Biotech, or some of them can even be sacrificed with the Neoform to go find the Reckless or the Weststalker. So, that's how this list wins. It's basically find one of your couple fake pirates that you can, create the treasures for value, and hopefully go off from there before somebody else does. Another way that you can start the loop with the Biotech is if you have enough mana, you also have this lander token. If you noticed, I run 3 basics. I run one of each just for this lander token so I can find what color I need at the time. I know it comes in tapped, but it's still just a fun, not really a fun, it's still a neat way to win. So we get the snow basics, trying to make the list look nice. If we're going to run basics, might as well make them look nice. We get the pixel arts. So, for the interaction suite, we have a Mental Misstep, Deflecting Swatch, Pyroblast, we got I Know It's a Land. I'm still calling it interaction because we have Presage You, a Force of Will. We got a Flusterstorm. We have a Mind Break Trap. Trying to get these to where you guys can see. You guys saw the Spell Pierce. We have a Veil of Summer. We also have a Siren Storm Tamer, since it can be sacrificed to counter something targeting our pirates. Then we have the Pact, a Fierce Guardianship, a Redirect Lightning. That's our interaction suite. It is, I wouldn't say it's heavier, but it's about where I like it. It's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 12 to 13 pieces, depending how you want to look at it. So pretty much why I like it anymore, and I just feel like I draw them all the time. We have both Last Chance and Final Fortune. Oh, forgot about the Chain of Vapor. Can't forget about cabbages. My cabbages. And then we have a little piece of Rob-ish tech, as much as I despise that little kobold. We have a Curse of Opulence. It's just another way to get mana on this list. It works. I enjoy it. It's not something for everybody. It's one of the things that I enjoy. It's a 1 mana curse, and it works. So, let me know what you guys think. It is a fun list. If you're thinking about a Malcolm list, I do think Teamer is the more fun way to go. You're not just winning with a Breach Line or a Thoracle like Grixis. Most of the Teamer lists I have seen are not on Breach. It just felt like more of a win now, or not a win now, a win more combo. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will try to get some more of these deck tech videos out. I'm mostly brewing a lot, so there's always a new deck that I've made in some form or fashion. So I will see you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whenever you watch this. Peace out.